I have a hot take for you because we're gonna
Yeah.
start. We're gonna start with the Ottawa Senators.
What's your hot take? Bring it. Bring us
So
the heat.
I have been kind of saying this for like a couple days now, but I think the Senators are the most fun team in Canada.
To watch.
Just in general, like the general vibe of the team is fun.
Okay.
And I have three reasons why. I have laid
Sure.
out three
Let's
reasons why I think
let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm
so,
excited.
so one, I think the Senators have some really great prospects playing for them right now. Obviously, your boy Stutzla is just killing it. He had a nasty backhand pass to was it Batherson the other night.
That was too nice, man. That was ridiculous.
And that kid's 19, like he's younger than us, and he's pulling that move against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind
Morgan Riley, but anyways, whatever. It's not Muzzin. Whatever.
Brady Tkachuk obviously is really fucking good.
We know you're a simp for him. Okay.
I'm a simp for Brady Tkachuk. Drake Batherson actually is really good too. Josh Norris, I've really liked the last few games.
Yeah.
Thomas Chabot obviously is really good. Like the Joey Decord story is really cool as well.
Yeah, I watched the game. Super cool. He played very well. He shut down their. He more or less kept the Leafs. Well, okay, the team played a really good defensive game, but the fact that he made saves when he needed to was huge. And all the goals he gave up were like he was literally like swimming in the net, and there's nothing he could have done.
And I wanted to say, like, this team has a bunch of great prospects, Decord being one of them. So they have a lot of good players that are fun to watch.
Yeah.
That are still growing, still improving, still getting better.
Oh, for sure. And the thing you mentioned, Batherson. Batherson is a guy that I think gets slept on way too much. He could almost be a first line winger on some team. Put him with a good center and a good winger. Man, that kid can score. I think you guys remember watching 2018 World Juniors. He was automatic in that tournament. He scored so many goals.
Well, and part of that was that wasn't he playing like a bottom six role on that team?
Yes, he was. He was third line.
Yeah. Third line, and I think people kind of just thought he was a bit of a bust and he was a bit slow to develop, and because of his role with World Juniors and because of how can he make Ottawa? But I mean, I love Batherson. Like that kid's obviously really good. Alex Formenton was on that team.
He's still in Belleville. He's not even on the team, but he'll be good too. Yeah,
he should be good as well. So Ottawa, really fun prospects. I like their prospects.
They have a bright future for sure, especially if they can find a dominant starting goalie that isn't named Matt Murray. I think they're going to be sitting pretty for sure because they got prospects everywhere else but in the net.
So that goes kind of to my second thing. This team had little to no expectations. So when
they have nothing to lose. They have literally nothing to lose.
They have nothing to lose. So when they go on a losing streak, it isn't a major catastrophe like it is for every other Canadian team that has gone on a losing streak this year.
Yeah, because we know they're not going to win games. They're not going to win a lot of games. They definitely won't make the playoffs, and that was something we said from the very top from our preview show. And it's just not going to happen. But they can play spoiler. They can develop the young guys, give them some ice time, give them some experience that way. And it's that the Sens fans got to know that, and it's working out well. So.
Well, that's just it. They're not crushed by overwhelming expectations. Like this team can just go out and just play and have fun, and it doesn't matter. And sometimes you beat the Maple Leafs like you did on Sunday night, but then you lose the Canucks like you did on Monday night. It just you're not crushed by expectations. It's not that big of a deal if you lose. So that's why I like this team not having the expectations and. They are smiling. Like they look like they're having fun too. Like they look like they enjoy playing with one another.
Yeah. I think there's a good room there. I think they're really we can talk about Buffalo later, but I think you just compare there's just such animosity in Buffalo and Ottawa's I guess Buffalo's different because they expected to be playing better and winning. Ottawa didn't have those expectations. They have some veterans that are there just, helping the young kids. I think the veteran guys are kind of they really appreciate being able to bring those guys up and kind of lead them and help them become bona fide NHLers. And I think credit to Pierre Dorian. People are giving him a lot of shit in the last few years for how he's handled the team, trading away some of their assets like Stone, Hoffman, some of their young up and coming good players.
Pajot
was another one too. But again, good for him for really giving hard reset. Get some prospects. Schützler's going to be fantastic. And again, they're going to get another high pick this year. So maybe they take Jesper Wallstedt like 4th or 5th overall.
Sure, yeah, I wouldn't have any problem with that. That makes a ton of sense.
Neither would I. That's kind of what I'm thinking might happen.
So my third reason for the Senators being the most fun team in Canada, the Sickos meme is the best thing in hockey right now. If you don't,
the song with Keith Yandel, that's come on.
No. Sickos is 10 times better than Zonk. 100%. That's not even a debate. No, because here's the thing. So Sickos, if you don't know what that is, so essentially, where I first saw it anyways, Sean McAdoo, who works for The Athletic in Canadian, was talking about the Senators being, I think it was on Twitter. He talked about the Senators being a team that is like caused coaching firings, and they've kind of just been this, ruin everybody else's season type team, right? So
yeah, sure, that makes sense.
So with that, somebody replied to Sean McAdoo. Somebody replied with the the Sickos meme of the guy, but he's wearing Ottawa gear. And he's saying, yes, ha, 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 yes. And like Sean, I think, retweeted it. And now it's like the biggest thing in Ottawa, biggest thing in hockey almost. And they have put all of these sicko people behind the visitors' penalty box, which you saw on Sunday against the Maple Leafs.
I did see that, yeah.
And then DJ Smith in the post-game interview, when asked about this, DJ Smith was like, yeah, it's pretty great. Yes. Yeah. Like this is so fun. It's literally just an internet joke, an internet meme that is taken off. And
it's kind of like just stupid humor. Like, it shouldn't be funny, but it is.
It is. It's total Gen Z humor. And it's just work, and it's funny, and it's the Senators of all teams. And it's awesome. Like the Sickos meme, that's got to be up there at like best thing in hockey right now, without a doubt. In my money.
But anyways, yeah, that's a good story, and I think it makes, again, that's part of what we talked about before. Like the room's light in Ottawa, and there isn't a lot of like animosity. Like the guys don't hate each other. There's a collective, like, I don't know. They're just happy to be there, and they're happy to come and work hard, and they're going to upset some teams because they are up and coming, and they're going to have some nights like they did on Sunday, and they're going to play a full 60 minutes and lock down the best team in the NHL, and the North at least.
Bonus points for the Ottawa Senators because they went back to their old logo, and they have decent jerseys this year.
Their jerseys are nasty. I like the black as their home. They're like their actual home jerseys.
Yes, their reverse retros are okay, but middle of the pack. But I mean, their actual home and away jerseys, when they went back to the jersey when they went to the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, they're OG. Yeah,
yes,
they actually are sick for sure.
So that's why the Ottawa Senators are the most fun team in Canada.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you there. I think, like you said, they have some fun pieces. I love Stützle. I love Batherson. Chabot's always obviously good. Maybe he'll win a Norris at some point. Maybe not this year, but he'll win a Norris at some point.